It's time to get this money, man, and I'ma do it now. Prove I'm the best, man, and I'ma do it now. Say it with my chest, man, and I'ma do it now. Means that I'ma do it now. Means that I'ma do it now.
It's the Cornermen Radio live with Barzini. I want to welcome our guest, my top 5 favorite fighter, Demetrius Andrade. How you doing today, brother?
Yo. I'm good. Chilling. Enjoying. Relaxing.
Boo boo. Yes, man. How you been, man?
You know, just getting that fire back, man. Just, you know, ready to rock and roll. You know, making the best decision with my whole free agency.
Right, man. How does it feel to be off of your contract, a star boxing and banner promotion? You've been there forever. How does it feel to be finally free?
Like I've been telling him, my name ain't Toby no more, man. It's Kunta. And we just, you know, gonna sit back, make the right decision, and get the best out of it now. You know, it's my time for the people to see what they've been missing, and also for myself, more foremost.
Right. I don't know if the rumors are true. They saying you fighting the Olympic bronze medalist July 21st, FALCAO. I can't pronounce his first name, but are you fighting him July 21st?
Nah, that never came out the source's mouth. You know, we've been working on this deal here, and so the deal got done, and we're moving on to doing what's best for us, and that's not what's best for me or the team to go and fight July 21st on Golden Boy's card versus a Golden Boy fighter. Right now, we in the driver's seat, and so we're gonna go and do things the way we want to do it. And this is the best thing that can happen.
Right. Well, I know you're going. I'm glad you made it clear that you're not fighting FALCAO and shit. I know you're gonna do the best for you and yourself and your team and your family. But I would love, from my opinion, I would love to see you work with Al Heyman. You know, he's doing a lot for the brothers. He's doing a lot of great things for the fighters. You know, like Eddie Hearn, he had Jacobs, and I haven't seen him get a big fight since he's been on the Matchroom promotion. And De La Hoya ain't even doing no justice for his other fighters besides Canelo. You know what I mean? But I know you're going to do the best for what you're going to do for yourself and your team and your family. But I'd love to see you work with Al Heyman.
You know, we're not gonna leave one stone unturned. So whoever's willing to do the, you know, help me with my future and make the best decision and get me to where I want to get to, that's what it is for me. Not, you know, anything else. You know, where if that's the way to go, that's the way to go. If not, then it's not the way to go.
Yeah. Well, I noticed on Twitter, man, you said after the Lara and Hurd fight, you called out JERMELL. You put his Twitter name and Jermall. You said on Showtime, yeah, I'm willing to make the fight happen. Are you still interested in going back down to 154, or are you just going to stay at 160?
I think I'm going to stay at 160. You know, I was down there. You know, I tried to get some fights happen, and you know they wasn't. You know, it takes two to tango, and they wasn't trying to make it happen. So at the end of the day, you know, if they want to make a fight happen, we could do a catch weight. They come up to 160. We could still, you know, make something happen. But I'm not chasing anybody. Like, I'm done doing that. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna have my say it straight. Set who I think is a good rivalry. But I'm not chasing nobody, man. Like I'm at the end of the day, once I get active and and people start seeing me the way they should see me, you guys are gonna forget about them guys. You know, you guys gonna always want to see Demetrius Andrade, and if you do remember, you're gonna say, "Oh, we want to see Demetrius Andrade fight." That's who everybody wants to see fight. So therefore, you know, at the end of the day, they come knocking once things get right.
Right, man. I can't wait to see you come back, man. I've been longing to see you come back in action, man, because out of the amateurs, man, you was the most promising fighter. You know what I mean? You had guys in who's doing the thing like Jacobs, Keith, and Sean, and all them guys, and they are reaching a status they want to be. I would like to see Andre on the same level or even in a better level as them with your career and thing. But I wanted to ask you, man, a lot of fans really want to know, I know you've been explaining this story over and over, but can you, in your own words, from your mouth, explain what happened between you and Jermall Charlo? And what happened, why the fight never happened?
You know, it was the whole Rock Nation thing. You know, they was interested in, you know, at the end result, what they were trying to do was, you know, get involved in boxing and sign me, and they stepped into play and was like, you know, we want to get involved with you. We want you to be on the other side of the pond. You know, don't take this fight. Come sign with us. We're gonna buy everybody out, and here's the same money that you're gonna get to fight this kid. So that's what happened.
Okay. Did you get a chance to see the few words Jermall Charlo said about you a couple weeks ago? Did you get to see that video?
Yeah, I seen it, and I was like, wow. I mean, shit. I didn't spend 50, but you guys must have been taking some good shit over there for you guys to be spending that much. But at the end of the day, like, you know, when the whole situation with, you know, Rock Nation, like, you know, over, you know, we got over that hump with some of the paperwork and all that stuff. I did sign a contract to fight him in February and March, and he goes to fight Vanes Martirosyan instead. So it was clear as day. So you guys don't bring that up when I physically showed the contract on live. I showed it video with my signature fighting him to fight him during that time. He didn't sign, so you know his excuse was, oh, I had the chance. Listen, I was the champ at the time. You know, I'm going to be the champ again soon. It might not be at the 154 pounds, but it will be at the 160. You know, like I said before, man, I'm not chasing people anymore, because if I wasn't who I feel I am and the people didn't think I was, they would have gotten away with me a long time ago and send me home packing. But that's not the case. They sit there and fight people with one leg, one arm, and they act like they like something like new out the jungle. Like, chill, man. But it's not about them, man. It's not about them. It's about me. Things are changing, and we're looking to be and become the superstar of boxing right now for the Americans, because we don't have one, and now we still got plenty of time. And I've been in this for a long time. I'm still here. I ain't no paper champ. When I get in there, I might not get in there with the best fighter, but I am the best athlete fighter. But when I get in there, I'm fighting undefeated guys. And if I did take this fight, that was July 21st, another undefeated guy, which don't say I won't take it, you know, down the line, but I'm not taking it in these terms right now. I'm free. I'm going to do what's best for me. And, yeah, I can still make this fight happen when I'm ready, when I have a proper camp, when the paperwork's done the way it needs to be done. So, you know, and he's undefeated, and I was going to fight him. You don't hear these guys doing them type of things. So I'm just saying.
Right. You know what's so funny that I saw in that video, man? I was like, Jermall Charlo. I'm like, yo, when did you get a fight with Demetrius? I remember it was Jermell. You didn't have a fight with no contract with Demetrius. Am I missing something? And then I was like, yo, you spent 15 camp. Jermell can say that, but Jermall can't say that. And the last time I remember, you pulled up on him saying, yo, respectfully, you was like, I want to fight you. Yo, how can we make this fight happen? And he told you exact words. Yo, I'm not a matchmaker. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So, but let's move on and shit.
But
I know
at the end of the day, these media dudes want to act all like scary and shit when they talking to him, because just as you just said, why didn't somebody say that to him when it all went down? Like, why didn't somebody say that to him? But nah, they don't want to say nothing because they're in that favor right now. But things about to turn, things about to change, and the cream of the crop is rising. Here I go again. It's me again.
Right. And the crazy thing is, if you ever fought Jermell and Jermall, I always tell the fans at my show, they know I'm a pro Andre fan. Like, yo, I believe you're one of the best fighters. I think you are the best fighter at 160. I don't think nobody at 160 can beat you. And I've been saying that. I've been saying you're the boogeyman at 160. You know what I mean? Nobody want no smoke with Andre. Every time they bring up Andre's excuse, why not to fight him? Oh, he pulled out of the fight, or this and this. And I'm like, yo, this is not the first fighter that pulled out of the fight. People come back to the table and make a fight. So I don't want y'all to hold something against him 4 years ago. We were in 2018. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. But I noticed you're number one in the WBO. The WBO is saying you're going to be the next mandatory. Well, what's your thoughts on Billy Joe Saunders and you with matching up with Billy?
Right now, I would love to, get a title shot, do what I have to do, fight Billy Joe Saunders. Like, I thought something I was going to be able to get that sooner. As soon as I got out the ring with ALANTEZ Fox, he was 6'5", undefeated guy in October. At the end of the day, I gotta be realistic to myself too. Like, it's ring rust, so therefore, what I would like to do is get one or two tune-up fights just to get myself back in the action, get these joints oiled up, and fight whoever for a title. It could be anybody, whoever's the champ at the time. It doesn't matter at that point. But right now, for me, it's let the people start seeing me, because let's just be realistic. The people that we mentioning, the top guys, they fight 2-3 times a year. I haven't, and I'm still here, and I'm only getting in there with undefeated fighters when I do step in the ring. So before I get in the ring with those people, I wanna make sure that I'm sharp, just like they're supposed to be sharp. And I put my best foot forward with every advantage I have.
Right. Another question the fans was asking. I know you were negotiating a fight with Sergey Derevyanchenko. Can you explain what happened in your own words from your mouth so people can finally hear it, finally answer why that fight never happened?
Like I said before, like, you got this July 21st fight. You want me to fight on Golden Boy's card versus a Golden Boy fighter that's just been my whole career. This whole Derevyanchenko thing, 3 weeks before December 16th, I get a offer now to fight Derevyanchenko 3 weeks before December 16th when I got out the ring October 20-something with ALANTEZ Fox. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. But what I would do is give me 8 to 12 weeks to prepare. I'll fight him in February. No problem. And so, at the end of the day, the behind-the-scenes stuff didn't go well. on their end and my end as far as like I guess like 1 minute it was at one number and the next it went down to another number and everybody said no, and that was it. Because before then it was 4 weeks. Like they wanted me to try to fight December 16th on that. I think it was
Billy Joe and David Lemieux. The David Lemieux and Billy Joe Saunders fight. Yeah. Like
they're asking me to fight that card like within like 5 weeks. I'm like, yo, I'm not training. I'm not doing nothing. But if it's the right opponent, because I just got out the ring, I need a heal, and then you're asking me to get right back into training. Like I have never heard of any professional fighter in the last 20 years go 12 rounds and then get right back to training camp for 4 weeks and then fight in 5 to 6 within that 5 weeks to fight in December 16th. Like I never heard no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta heal, we gotta rest, because it's not the fight that does it; it's the training that does it for us. You know what I'm saying? That's wear and tear training. So, I told him, yeah, I'll be able to fight January, February. They kept offering me this December 16th. I was like, listen, man, they asked for some Peter Quilley dude, just a bunch of names came out of nowhere, and the boy was the last one, and I said, I'm not doing that. So you take it how you want to take it. It is what it is. Nobody pulling out. Nobody's scared. I know his manager was talking mad shit, but it wasn't that type of situation.
Okay. Just to be clear, you're not signed with HBO, right?
Clearly, I'm not, because they don't put me in the ring. It's been October back in the ring with HBO, so I don't understand why they wouldn't want to do business. You know what I'm saying? To keep me active when they have some top 160 fighters out there, and just to go back just a couple of fights ago, dude, I put on the best performance that anybody at 154 pounds in my generation right now has ever did when I fought Willie Nelson. Ain't nobody ever done Willie Nelson the way I did it, ever put on a show the way I did that night. And that was on Showtime. And at the end of the day, where was my Showtime, deal? Like, I don't understand. I'm giving people, like, some things to see. I gave you action for 12 rounds, and end up stopping somebody that's 6'4" again, big, taller, bigger guy than me. And did anybody do what I did or can fight the way I fight when they fought him? And so from here on out, I'm targeting the sense to get the people to see the difference. I'm targeting people that they didn't knock out and they didn't really look good against, like Austin Trout, Selecki. I do a little name dropping, but I'm gonna show people the difference. So when these guys mention they're the best, you guys gonna say, oh nah, Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah. That's what I want to see, man. I want the world to see what I see, man. I feel like I have numerous conversations with Jerry Hurt, trainer. That's a good friend of mine. Ernesto has high praises for you as well. He always say, man, these guys don't want it with you. And I even saw Crawford tweet something like that as well. So, some people seeing it, but eventually the world will see. My next question is, I know you have a great relationship with Andrew Rozier. Derevyanchenko and Jacobs are about to fight for the vacant IBF title. They both under Andrew Rozier. What's your thoughts on that matchup, and who you think would be the victor in that fight?
I really never seen Derevyanchenko fight, so I do know a little bit of him, like the little quick stuff that you see. He's a straightforward guy. Danny, he likes to come straightforward too and box as well. But it's a boxer versus a straightforward guy. If Danny sits there and box him and have him walking into punches, then Danny Jacob has it. But if Danny want to sit there with a guy that he only knows one way, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, Derevyanchenko. To me, I think like what I've seen of him, he's like a David Lemieux, but with better feet work and maybe a little faster. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know much of him because I don't study him. I don't like he's not on my radar right now for me to like, you know, get into that type of stuff. But what I seen real quick was he's a straightforward guy with a little better movement than David Lemieux. But I don't know what type of power he has. That's what I'm saying. And then for Danny Jacobs, you know, he knows he's got a guy that's just going to do one thing, and that's move forward. There's no tricks. So it's therefore use your rhythm, box, do your thing, and stay out of harm's way. You know, so it all depends who shows up because, you know, Derevyanchenko is not number one contender at the IBF or whatever weight, what's the belt they fighting for?
In the IBF.
Yeah, he's a mandatory, so he must be up there for a reason, but nobody really knows of him. So, and if their stuff ain't out there for him, but the thing is, I guess they've been in the same gym, so it works out. You know what I'm saying? May the best man win.
But the crazy thing is that Rozier trained both of them. So I'm like, that's a hard position you put in Rozier in because now Rozier has to choose a side. It's crazy.
You know, not really. You know, I'm hearing like you know, Keith Conley is I think both their managers. But more concerned with Derevyanchenko. You know what I'm saying? He wants the fight to happen, and Andre is going to go with his blood. So it's not hard to choose for Andre. He's going to go with his blood, and Danny Jacobs is his blood from since we was 12. Like, you know, I met Danny when I was maybe 12, 13 years old and been traveling with them ever since. So it's a no-brainer, but if it needs to be done, business needs to be done. This is you know, something that is in their way of being great. It has to be done. Just like, you know, if Danny wins, comes across my way, like, you know, I'm not going to call Danny out right now. Like, that's not my position. But I believe he's one of the best middleweight fighters out there, truly. Like, Canelo and Triple G, they're just the more popular fighters right now. But as far as, like, the best middleweight right now, I think it's Danny Jacobs.
Right.
So, you know, Danny Jacobs has to do what he got to do, win this fight so he can start getting that popular demand, and we'll see what happens.
Right. So, man, so you made it clear that one day you will put your friendships to the side to fight a potential fight with Jacobs if he keeps on winning and you keep on being active and things. So that's great to hear, man. My next question.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, if it's gonna change our lives and everybody around us, it's the right thing to do, you know. But if we're already in that, you know what I'm saying, it's the right thing to do. Well, go ahead.
Yeah. It's funny because I know I don't know who said something. Somebody said that y'all would never fight each other because y'all friendship with Rozier and you and Jacobs and thing. Y'all known each other from since you was teenagers, like you said. So it's pretty interesting you said that. So that's what's
I'm
up.
sorry if there's a few M's on the table. You making 3, I'm making 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, 36 minutes, we gonna be all right.
I hear that, man. I hear that. What are the things that you would like to do besides being a fighter, Demetrius? What are the things you want to get? Besides being a fighter, besides fighting, what would you want to do with your career? What fields would you want to get into besides being a fighter?
You know, I'm in real estate. You know, I'm in you know, investments and stuff like that. You know, I do a little bit of, you know, I put my hands in the things that I can kind of control, learn easy, quick learning, and see if it makes sense for me. As far as, like, you know, comes to that type of stuff, I like to, you know, be around my family, the people that's in my corner, you know, having fun with them and just, you know, working on making each other, you know, greater at what we do and pushing each other. And making a difference in life, man, and just trying to inspire people to keep on pushing, because at the end of the day, I believe I have a good story where I can show people to never, like, give up because business is not booming right off the bat, or people are trying to hold you down and it doesn't seem like it's coming your way. You know, you just gotta, you know, that's what I like to do, because I'm experiencing that. It's true, and all I can say is, like, Muhammad Ali went through something, like a little something where, you know, he had to go to jail. He came back, won the championship, you know that, and all the stuff he has been going through. And for me, it's like, it's like, you know how they say, a bucket full of crabs just pulling each other down. You know, like, that's the type of situation I am in, because it's like, you know, it is what it is. I don't really get into too much depth right now with it. At the end of the day, I became 2-time world champion with my 2 promoters. They got me that opportunity, and I made it happen. And right now, for me to move forward and to be greater than just that, I had to, you know, do the right decision, buy them out, and let them know, like, hey, this is it. You know, we can't get no further. There's nothing going on for us, so I have to like this is what we need to do, and the answer is going to be yes. Let's just figure out what we need to do to get it done.
Right. Yeah, do you still, I don't know. You still there, Demetrius?
Yeah, I said no. I was saying, and now I'm here. The tables turning. There's a bunch of deals on the table. I'm just turning them, reading them as I go, and we're going to make the right decision. And please believe, people won't be like, oh, now I see.
I hear that. Do you still have your lounge, your bar still? Because I know you've been putting tweets out that you have this lounge and thing.
Yeah, I still have the building. I still got the building. I let that thing run as it's running, and I'm just like I said, at that time I wasn't fighting, I wasn't active. I was letting people know, like, besides boxing, this is what else I'm doing in this world to keep things going for me. Not just getting boxing money and going to spend on a car, going to spend on jewelry, going to get the flyest shoes, going to get the flyest clothes. Get the money, people, and make more money, because that's how money works. I understand.
Right.
I understand. You got to pay bills. You got to, make more money to, take care of your day-to-day living and stuff like that. But in boxing, you do get lump sum change. You get lump sum change. Do the right thing with it, man. Don't be quick to spend it, because I've been in a position where I had a lot of money, and then I had to dry it out because I was in the ring like I was, and I had to do the right things with it. And so I like tell people, man, is like that stuff will come and go, and you get it when it get some things, man. You only live once. Do some things, but don't live on things. Don't try to be living up to things. Like get investments, get things, get a roof over your head, get a roof over your mom and dad's head. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a roof over their head on my dime. Because that's what it is, man. And that's what I'm about, man. So, yeah.
Man, that is good, man. I would love to see you being a commentator or box commentator, because, man, personality, I love to see you in those kind of fields, man. What you think about that?
Yeah, I'm definitely with it, If people want to hear my voice, I mean, this is what it is, man. Now people are going to get to see who I am. That's the difference, too. Like, people haven't really got to see who I am. If they're not listening to the talk shows or the interviews, or they just like go into watching boxing and not really paying attention to the behind the scenes stuff, like as far as doing these interviews and stuff like that, and they just watch boxing, and then when I get to talking and I get to commentating, they go to know, man, I'm human, I'm down to earth, but I mean business when it's for me to step into that ring, and at the end of the day, I want to see everybody grow and be happy. But you gotta want it yourself. Right. They gotta want it themselves, though. I can't want for you. You gotta want it yourself.
Right. I'd love to see a documentary of you, man, because, you know, a lot of people don't know your whole story, man. Like, it'd be a nice story for the world to get more introduced to you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying, like, yo, I'd love to see a documentary with you, man. Definitely. And sometime in the future.
Well, thanks. Thank you. Soon.
Soon. I appreciate it. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, man. This is really an honor to have you on, man. I really appreciate you coming on here, man. It's definitely an honor talking with you and chopping up with you and getting to know you a little bit more and getting to know your situation. I'm glad you're free. I can't wait to see you active again, showing the world that you're the best. I want the best for you, and I can't wait to hear what's in store for you in your future, man. Can you give out your social media so that we can let the fans follow you?
Yeah, for the people that know, people that see, people that understand not just boxing fights, but what goes around in boxing and how the business works, man. And you still, you know, a screaming Demetrius Andrade. And if you don't, and you still like Demetrius Andrade, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for being a true fan of mine and understanding the situation I'm in. And the people that don't understand, you got something that, you got a wake-up call coming. But you can follow me, Demetrius Andrade, on everything. Instagram, Boo Boo Andrade, Demetrius Andrade, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I guess, I don't know, all that stuff, YouTube, everything. Just put in Demetrius Andrade on your computer, and you'll find everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? God bless everybody out there, and it's me again, 18.
All right, man. Appreciate it, brother, man. You have a blessed day and a blessed week, and stay safe out there, man.
All right, thanks.
All right, cool.
You too. Peace.